welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
National.
Okay, all set to go. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Christian Walker. Bounced out to short. Abrams to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Runners on the move. Line shot into the gap. Should score at least 1. And it bangs off the wall. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. So up next, Cam Smith. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. That one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Out in front, rip foul. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. James Wood stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez settles under this one, and there's two down. Now here is Dalen Lyle. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Right side. And it goes foul. Just foul. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Now Altuve handles it, tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 4 and the Nationals. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one hammered. Lyle going back and brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Christian Walker, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-1, and that one is lifted in the air. Hassel on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Here's Carlos Correa. Line drive, base hit. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. All loaded up. Yainer Diaz digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lined into right. And that is that. Astros leave him loaded. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
0-1 down. On the ground, right side. To Pena at second for one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Right there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. The 0-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Man at first. Stepping in, Cam Smith. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the
double steal. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Andrew Alvarez on the pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Alvarez can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at 3rd, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They go back to back, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And in one hops the wall. So a man at first. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. He's 2 for 2. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. The throw to second is offline. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at 1st and 2nd. 1st and 2nd and nobody out. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. Wood takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one is absolutely belted. Lyle, long run on his horse. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they stop him at 3rd, so bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. So back to the top of the order. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, carrying well. Out of here, grand slam. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
The 0-1. Line drive. Snags it on the run. Out number 2.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the DH, Isaac Paredes, back into the box for the second time this inning. And we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do. And now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
So 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. This one smoked on its way out of here. Jose Altuve will touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 18-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake.
So they turn things over to the righty, Luis Perales. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now Correa up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But wow, what an inning as they score 14 times. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the third baseman, Brady House. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. This one popped up. Pena settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Robert Hassel III. And he swings through that one. In the air to left center, Alvarez under it. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit, Jorbit Bibas. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. The Stros on top, 18-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Fouled off left side. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, and next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Into left center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. No question about this one. It's out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 21-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Lyle on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now Christian Walker. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall.
Up next to the Astros.
And now Jose Altuve. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And here comes Carlos Correa. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. So up next, Yainer Diaz.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right side. That's out number 2. So they're all loaded up. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Ripped to short, and the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here is James Wood.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer. On to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 74.
Cornelio.
Line drive, and it stays fair. So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pena, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 24-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. It's been impressive.
Pitching change here. Max Kranick. So now here's the DH, Isaac Paredes. Line drive, base hit. And a man aboard.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And here is Christian Walker. There's 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Curtis Mead. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Base hit! Coming home. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And he'll pull into second safely. So digging in, Brady House. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Robert Hassel III.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bat.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors. Back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Andre Granillo on the pitch out of the pen here. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Out towards right center field. Lyle takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. On the ground to the left. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.